Our thirst for energy drinks is greater than ever before. In 2014, we drank over 600 million litres of it. We spent over £1.5 billion in shops and bars trying to maintain our buzz. Some brands have become not just a drink, but a worldwide image, associated with non-stop, high-performance lifestyles. These drinks promise to do the same for you. You'll stay up later, ace a test, and concentrate for longer. Some even claim to give you superpowers. Most teenagers have heard of brands like Red Bull, Monster, and Lucozade. But do they really know the extent of how harmful these drinks can be? We start our journey at the Magna Carta School in Surrey. We wanted to speak to the students to find out what they think about energy drinks and why they drink them.
They make me happier. If I have an energy drink, I seem more chilled and ready to learn whilst I'm at school.
The taste of it, it's just really nice for me and I really like to drink it.
I don't know, they give you a bit of energy for the day, I guess. I've been drinking them a while, so I kind of get used to it.
Because it says it gives you more energy, but I'm not sure how much it actually does, but you just drink it anyway.
I don't really think about it because they say if it's good, it will improve your energy, then it will improve your performance really, so listen to the people which know it best.
Negative effects, could you be losing all your teeth? Or and it would be too much sugar for you. Either way, I'd still drink it.
The students seem to be aware of what effects energy drinks have on their body, but do they know what they really are? What makes a drink an energy drink? They come in all shapes, sizes, colours and brands. The two main ingredients of energy drinks are the same: caffeine and sugar. Caffeine is the world's most widely consumed stimulant, but unlike many other stimulants, it is completely legal, and anyone of any age can purchase it. Caffeine produces adrenaline, which raises your heart rate and makes you feel more alert. It also increases the amount of dopamine in your brain, which affects your mood. Although energy drinks make users feel more alert and active, the effects are short-lived. Once the caffeine wears off, the dopamine levels are lower than before the drink was consumed, leaving users feeling tired and unmotivated. We asked the public what they thought about energy drinks. It didn't take long for us to hear stories about the more serious effects that they can have.
This guy that we know used to drink 5 energy drinks a day, and his heart overworked.
And now he has a hole in it and he can't go on planes for the rest of his life.
One of my friends used to drink them loads and then it absolutely rotted her teeth.
I know somebody that drank about 15 energy drinks. It was Red Bull in the space of a few hours, and their heart rate was so fast that they passed out and had to go to hospital and be treated. Their heart had to be slowed down, their body had to be taken back to normal.
I knew one guy that had to go onto pills to come off of Monster, the energy drink, because he had got so addicted to caffeine that he literally could not have so much. I think he had about 4 a day over a period of months.
Stories can only tell you so much. We wanted to hear about the harm energy drinks can cause firsthand. We spoke to Jacob Granger, who told us how they played a major part in his teenage life.
Probably started when I was a teenager, I guess. You know how you are as teenagers, you binge on things you shouldn't, and mine happened to be energy drinks. There was a point in time, I distinctly remember, where when you're low you have one, it brings you back up in a weird kind of backwards manner. If I had £1 in my pocket and passed a corner shop, there's no chance I wouldn't have gone in and bought one. I was on about 3 a day fairly consistently, and it's very hard to wean yourself off that, because once you start to, and I did try to, you can feel your body saying, you haven't had one, give me my drink, give me this thing you're missing. The worst experience were the palpitations that I used to get from them. You would feel really faint and your heart would really be going and you'd feel like, oh, I just need to go to bed. And you can't because you're just wired. I'm not going to lie to you, it's fairly kind of scary because it's not in your control. There's nothing you can do in that moment to kind of slow your heartbeat down. You try and relax and it's obviously not working. It is a drug. Caffeine is a drug, isn't it? I would treat it as one, and it should be treated as one because it's as serious as one. It's addictive, and that's one of the biggest kind of attributes about a drug. I was addicted, yeah.
We were keen to find out the reasons behind Jacob's addiction. Dr. Sethu Warrior, a paediatrician at St. Peter's Hospital, gave us a medical insight into the issue.
It is like any recreational drug, alcohol or cannabis or cocaine or whatever. It is very addictive. There's no doubt about that. High energy drinks do establish an addictive pattern of consumption of these drinks when taken on a regular basis. It is unfortunate that kids are getting hold of these drinks in a large amount from what I gather. You can buy them very cheaply from the corner shop and you can stuff them into your bags and completely unaware of that it has entered the school. Teachers are not aware of it. So when a child is on his way to school, if he consumes these high energy drinks, he's not just taking a huge volume of sugar into his system, but also lots of chemicals go into his system rather inadvertently. And these chemicals, they do change your chemicals in your brain, and which gives you a high in the morning hours and then a low when it leaves your body in the afternoon hours. This clearly has an impact in the way how you can focus on things around you and on the tasks that you got to do within the classroom.
Most of our lessons we expect our students to remain focused and to remain calm and quiet, and certainly those that have drunk an energy drink before school are hyper, they're fidgety much more than normal, their concentration lapses, sometimes we find out they might even be a lot more shouting out, and it can be really, really disruptive not only to their own learning but to others, so that is an issue.
So where does the responsibility lie? What should we be doing as a nation to secure our future generations' health?
There's a limit to what doctors can influence the public. If it becomes a part of the philosophy of the school that we are not going to entertain any of these energy drinks in any way in the school, we will be able to curb the big issue.
Well, we've got it as policy in our school that no energy drinks are sold in the school and no energy drinks are allowed into the school. But it's proven to be quite hard to confiscate it off students if the parents are endorsing it and allowing the students to buy it as part of their lunch pack or allowing the students to drink it on the way to school.
Oh, it's a government and outwards kind of thing, I think. They've got health secretaries. They should be looking at this and saying, well, there's many impacts here. Are we doing enough to kind of let all the information out there, have its impact on children?
Cllr suggests that a cooperative effort between all parties is needed if we're to avoid energy drinks causing harm in the future.
We need a national campaign that reaches to every single student in primary school and in high school and to the adults on really the dangers of it. Because at the end of the day, it's the health of the young people that is of real concern to us, that our young people are not only safe but are healthy, and that's what's actually driving us to make this film, with you.
Yeah, ignore them. They're very tempting. You will want one and you'll be tempted to get one, but as soon as you fall into a cycle, it's very difficult to get out of that cycle. And if you can muster up the strength to live without them, you'll do better for yourself.